So, but it sounds like there is a significant shift. And
Yeah.
I'm particularly interested into what you think have been the key things that have helped that. So obviously we've talked, you've learned some tools, you've had some reflections. Like, if you were describing to a friend who was anxious the things that you feel have helped the most so far, what would you say?
Definitely meditation. That's helped me a lot. Even like the stop process and having that little meditation with that as well. It's just kind of kept me like this the whole like way through my day.
It's kind of lowered your baseline, like your baseline of where you are has come down from a 5 to a 0 in a sense.
So that's helped, I think, the most is meditation. And then, I think it's just kind of anything that kind of gets me out of my head and puts me into my body. So like obviously exercise, and I've been going for walks a lot more. And like haven't been listening to music or anything. I've just been like looking about. And like usually when I would do that, I'd be like just thinking.
Right.
But because I'm like looking around a lot more and just, I don't know, focusing on my feet and like my steps. And I think the reason why I did that was actually because it was like a meditation that I'd listened to whilst I was walking. Right. And then now I've just learned to do it without the podcast thing.
So you're actually more in the moment as opposed to walking, but your mind's off somewhere else.
Yeah. But then obviously I have moments where I do get in my head and I'm thinking about something in the past or in the future. And it's really hard to bring myself back to where I am now. But then meditation is like where that's actually helped a lot, because then I'm like, okay, I can, like, in 5 minutes I'll go upstairs and do some sort of meditation. And that's definitely been the thing that's helped the most, and kind of just kept me kind of a little bit sane throughout my
and it's
days.
given you a stability in a sense. And how consistent are you these days with doing your meditation?
So the past couple of days, so since Monday, I've done it every day. On Monday I did it like twice. And then the week before, I probably hadn't done it for like a week.
And that was the week the motivation was particularly tricky.
Yeah. I think I had done it once, but it was because I was like, okay, I'm feeling anxious. Let me try and meditate. Let me try and, I haven't meditated for a few days. Like, let me try and sort it out.
And was that also the week that you were sick last week?
Yeah, it was.
How many days had you not meditated for before you had that tricky couple of days?
I'm guessing it must be like around 5. It was something like that. Yeah, quite a few days I hadn't, because I think I had, after our last session, I had kept it up for a week.
Yeah.
Watched some of the videos, and then it just stopped.
And then did you feel in those 5 days that you were gradually rising up in your anxiety as well? So I'm wondering how much of it was you were at a calm foundation, you had like a massive hit of caffeine and just the system sort of went crazy, or you were already sort of rising and it just fueled a rise that was already there?
Yeah, I would probably say I wasn't extremely anxious, but I definitely wasn't happy.
Yeah, okay. And you weren't as grounded as you had been, it sounds like, in the better.
I was definitely more in my head, for sure.
Okay.
But I wasn't necessarily super, super anxious. But yeah.
Well done for getting back on track, by the way. It's like, thanks. From my point of view, I'm sure they exist, but I haven't met the person who took up meditation and didn't miss a day for like forever.
Yeah.
Like, of course, there's going to be times where you forget or you're too busy. And it's really easy when we go off track to then go further off track, like to go, oh, it doesn't work anyway, and I can't do it, and what's the point? And I knew it'd always be like that. And all those old stories come in, and then we just slip further and further away. And the real key, which is what you did, is to go, hang on, I'm feeling more anxious. I know this is going to help me. And you get things back on track and back in place. So well done for doing that.
Yeah. Thanks. It was.
Are you giving yourself credit for that as well?
Yeah, it was also because I knew this was coming up, and I was like, "Hey, I actually need to get back to being normal."